Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more AFR action. It is great to be here and I hope you're doing well today, my friends. So what are we looking at today? Well, today I have another run plan for you and I want to build a chicken farm, right? We all have that utopian idea of the future where we have our own land and our own chickens, right? Getting our own eggs and the various benefits from those eggs. Well, maybe you don't, but I certainly do. So why not do it virtually? So we're going to be focusing on chickens here today, and I want to do, I'll probably use the merchant for this, I think. So the benefit you get with the chicken, obviously, is the ability to make mayonnaise. And apparently it's the week of mayonnaise here on the channel, if you saw my tarot cards run. So we're going to jump right on in using the merchant. Let's rock and roll. And while we're rocking and rolling here, my friends, if you are enjoying the content here on the channel, then please consider becoming a subscriber. Help a small channel grow, would really appreciate it. In fact, we just reached 1,000 subscribers, which is absolutely incredible. And I have you fine folks to thank for that. So thank you so much. Let's keep on rocking and rolling here. Give the video a like as well. And if you're feeling ambitious and you want to interact with the community a little further, I do have a Discord link, updated and a revamped Discord server that you can certainly join. So thank you so much. Let's get going here. I'm going to do an arrangement like this. I just like stacking work rhythm, wise build, and beginner's luck. I think it makes a lot of sense. And let's see what our starting island looks like here today. Let's go. All right, so a bunch of stone. That is very good. We have some coal. We have the mountain to the east, which is nice. Especially because, well, I mean, what are we looking at here, right? So the mayonnaise maker, just take a look at it. 6 polished stone and 6 iron per machine. We need a lot of these if we're going to sort of make this build strong, right? So the mayonnaise maker is kind of the key building here. And we're going to need a lot of iron, right? So we don't start with any iron on the island that I can see here, but the mountain to the east will surely kind of unlock the way. And obviously we do have access to iron in the shop as well, but I think just for starters here, I want to get a spot for a cornfield, obviously. Chickens eat corn. We're going to need a lot of corn, of course. But let's just start by collecting some of this fine stone. Maybe we can get a few furnaces down. I mean, we'll see. We're going to be building what we need to build on the beginner's luck day in the middle of the week. So let's get coal. Let's get stone. Get some wood here. I think I like maybe clearing out this top corner for a cornfield. We'll kind of see what happens here. I think this is a build that, I mean, in a 2-week span, right, it's definitely possible to get a mayonnaise operation rocking and rolling. However, right, if we think about this build, I think it's going to kind of take just a little bit of time for it to kind of get off the ground, right? So we'll see. I'm very curious about what we're going to encounter in this particular run. So for our first level up, we have efficient tools. We have global warming and we have carnivore. So there is a little patch of water right here. Tool cost -1, but -10 max energy. I mean, I think there's ways. We're getting max energy on level up, right? 20% of unused energy converts into max energy. That's interesting. I think I like to keep the little water spot here because sometimes you get those fish frenzies, right? So I'll go with efficient tools. Tool cost -1 is nice. Let's do that. -10 max energy, not great, but I think there's ways to kind of mitigate that, right? So let's grab a few more stones. Let's chop this stump and let's call it a day there. Local beekeeper is looking for people he can help. Collect 50 honey to prove him that you are worthy in 5 days. Yeah. 75 wood and 50 glass. I think I'll decline that. I mean, it's kind of tempting, but we'd have to sort of move up our build plans, right? We would have to move it up, and we would have to add a lot more beehives than I really want. So, it's a fun thought for sure, but I think we're good. As far as what we're looking at here, so is there anything that we can spend our immediate 750 on? I mean, obviously, we're going to need some corn seeds, right? Not really a huge rush to buy those yet, but how about some upgrades, right? So we can get the shop upgraded. Otherwise, through leveling up, could potentially get the shop completely upgraded. Discounts, I mean, shop pricing is... That's kind of tempting in this one as well. I do kind of anticipate having to buy iron, if I'm being honest. XP boost +1. I mean, that's a decent one. I mean, do we just kind of go in on something like that early here? I'm not going to really be crafting in this. I mean, maybe that makes sense. To get intelligent. Let's do it. Let's spend $500 on an intelligence boost early on. It'll help us gain levels quicker. In fact, you could argue that you just do that as your very first purchase, right? Before you do any work at all. But that's alright. We left a little bit of EXP on the table. I'm not too worried about that. I do like the idea of experimenting more with, you know, some of those upgrades early on. Especially when you start with a little bit of cash in the bank. So why don't I go ahead and just get... I'm going to get some corn seeds here. Let's secure some corn seeds. I think that's going to be just fine. And let's go ahead and just start collecting resources. Can collect these apples for energy and to sell. And we'll be building everything on beginner's luck day, of course. Getting our build plans in place tomorrow. So let's get the fruits. And let's see, what do we have for our next level up? So we have good DNA, growth time -1. So to be transparent with you, I'm not really too concerned about our corn and its growth time. I'm just not. We'll have fertilizer eventually. We will have bee houses kind of doing their thing. So I'm just not too worried about it. It's not a bad one. Don't really anticipate fishing too much in this. So award $3 grand for leveling up and an additional pick. I think that's a really good one. Will also help us solve our rent issues for the first week. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to need some cash. I mean, maybe we can take some of that $3 grand and add iron to the shop, right? There's definite things that we can do. $3 grand will give us the flexibility to get there, my friends. All right, we're looking all sapped on energy here, so let's go ahead and end our turn. Tomorrow, we're going to be putting some build plans in place. All right, so let's get the ground hoed up. Let's get some grass, of course. Let's get a nice big field of corn. Let's take these out as well. And let's put in our first giant field of corn here. Let's get this tree taken care of as well. A little stump action. Alright, so let's get our scarecrow down. Got some great coverage there on the scarecrow. See, we have 72 stone, so let's get 2 sprinklers. You bet. And what are we looking at for wood? 152. Bee house costs 15. 13 today, though. So let's get our bee houses in place. They are important. Corn takes a long time to grow, you know? But I feel like it's going to be just a little bit of time before we can actually get some chickens on the field and make use of them, right? So I think we'll be all right. Spend the rest of the day collecting wood. Maybe get a furnace down as well. Let's see. So we have 56 stones. I do love the idea of getting several furnaces. I don't want to kind of overbuild, but we're definitely going to need furnaces. I mean, we need a lot of iron just to build the mayonnaise machine, right? So let's get like... Why don't we get like 3 furnaces here? That'll be fine. We should be able to get all of this built tomorrow, but of course we will see real shortly here. So let's end the day. All right. So let's build the essentials first. Let's get some corn down today. See if I can maybe make a few sales to boost our income. Never mind, we level up and the 3,000 comes in at the perfect time. So we have global warming here. I haven't seen any ducks. Neo diet. Animals produce double the resources, but the product value is minus 40%. So this is an interesting one that would, you know, impact our build greatly here. Now, we have to consider. So we're going to get double the egg production from our future chickens, right? But the mayonnaise itself, which is our power product in this particular build, will be 40% cheaper in sell value. I think it's going to, like, we're going to be hard pressed to convert all of our eggs into mayonnaise, if I'm being completely honest. So therefore, getting double production from our chickens isn't really that impactful in my mind, right? Now, if you do the math, right? 60% additional cells. But you get double the product, right? So you could say that, well, you're getting 10% extra, right? That's true, but it also depends on what you're selling your products for, right? So I'm gonna skip over Neo Diet. It does fit with this build, though. All breakable ores turn into rocks that yield random ores. I don't like that either. I like being able to kind of target what we need and, you know, mine that out. Atomic power, giving us energy back when we break stuff. Let's go with global warming here. Get that max energy back that we lost in our first level up. All right, so we clear out the water. 256 max energy. Not bad. Let's get the bee houses rolling here. And how about these furnaces as well? All right, we still got plenty of energy remaining. Let's get some corn and let's get it down. All right, so what are we looking at for income here? 2680. Okay. Do I look at expanding here? Because if we expand, maybe I fall into a few iron nodes and we can start smelting some iron bars, right? Gotta be a little careful, but I think I can make back this with relative ease. So let's expand. And what do we have? I see gemstones. I see a bunch of stone, some diamond here. Okay, so we're gonna need coal for sure. So we got 6 units of coal. Why don't I begin by converting some lumber into coal? I think that's fine. We can grab this diamond. Okay, so that's 10 units of diamond. That's very nice. And then for more stone, I mean, we certainly do need more stone. One of the buildings that we're going to need is a sawmill here. So let's go ahead and get a sawmill built. I think it makes a lot of sense. Start getting some planks. We need the planks for the grindstone, for the smooth stone, which, you know, is an important element of the mayonnaise machine. All right, so we're getting some planks. What do I need some more stone for? Obviously, more furnaces would be useful. We have 22 stone remaining here. A mine would also be useful. Because sometimes it can spawn iron, but maybe I just have to kind of resort to the shop for iron. I mean, we're going to need iron here, my friends. We're just going to need it. So, do I go ahead and get the upgrade in the shop? The Happy Dwarf. I think we can keep our coal levels high, but keeping our iron levels high is going to be a challenge. So let's think about this for a moment. I'm going to have some cash to make back, undoubtedly. I think we can sell raw ores or ore bars to kind of get there. Let's go ahead. I mean, I need iron, right? I just do. So let's do that, and let's get a shop upgrade as well. So let's roll. We do get some iron here. Okay, so I mean, I could look at a mine. I could look at a mayonnaise. Well, mayonnaise maker, we're still a little far off on that. Let's start with 3 units of iron ore. That is the capacity of our furnace anyways, and in fact, we don't have any coal, so 3 units of iron ore should be fine. In fact, let's get one more. Let's call it 4. Let's call it good there. And let's build another furnace, actually, as well. See if we can get this built up here and reap the experience bonus. We sure can. All right, very nice. Let's get some more stone. And let's call it a day there. All right, so general efficiency is -1 here today. We have our corn seeded and ready to rock. We get 18 units of coal. So time to start thinking about a fence as well. But let's go ahead and get these stumps out of the way. And let's see. What fencing options do we have? We have 30 animals in a medium fence here. It'll take all of my planks, but are we to a point where we can get this? Yes, we can. Okay, so I'm going to have to get the grindstone. We need to. So I think we can start off with a small fence here. It's just a little cheaper, right? Takes basic wood, not planks. That's a fine starter fence, right? So let's get this built as well. Let's get some planks. Gonna need just a bit more stone. Get that smoothened down. Alright, very nice. So let's get it smoothing down as well. I think I can add 2 additional furnaces. Get those built up. And now we have 18 units of coal. So let's definitely get some wood in the furnaces, right? And then what are we going to do? So our pickaxe is probably a pretty priority upgrade. Copper hammer as well. So it looks like we could make use of some copper here early on. So why don't I go ahead and just... let's load this up with some copper. We do have the corn axe available too. So our first corn harvest can get our axe to the corn axe. So I think I'll do that. So 2, 5, 7. We're getting 9. Okay, that'll be fine. So let's go with more coal. And I'm going to mine this raw gold here. And take a peek at what it's going to sell for. I think it's going to get us into the second week here. So let's see. 18 units selling at 95 per. Yeah, we'll sell that. That's a good little boost. All right, I think we're looking good so far. I'm also looking at... so I think Clever Hammer is a decent upgrade to get. Especially as we think about the iron bars needed for the more advanced structures, right? The mayonnaise machine. So I think that's going to be a good one to get for sure. I'm not really too concerned about building time. Do we need more iron ore? Why don't I go ahead and get Clever Hammer. And then a few additional units of iron here. It'll give us the flexibility to do things with it, like maybe we make a mine, right? Maybe we just do that. We'll have to kind of figure it out as we go here, but fence is up, ready to go. Corn should be coming up in the next few turns. Start adding chickens soon as well. We do need the zoologist, but that is a lower priority right now. We've got to get the infrastructure up and rolling. So let's end our turn there. All right, local madman tells you to destroy 12 breakables using a pickaxe. +1 pickaxe efficiency. But we're penalized heavily. I think we will be, mining things. Yeah. I think this is pretty obvious. So let's go ahead and grab that one for sure. Let me just make sure I complete it. In my last run of AFR, right, I took a quest. And I was under the assumption that I did not complete that quest. I actually did. I just wasn't paying attention, right? So we're going to really pay attention this time, my friends. So I'm going to grab this gold because I think it gets us into the second week, right? And as far as tool upgrades go, let's see. What do we have? Copper hammer, I think that's an important one. A corn axe. We've already kind of talked about that. So let's go with the pickaxe here. Let's go with the hammer. Let's go with the hoe. And we will get the corn axe once we have some corn. All right, more planks. Do we need more planks? That is the question. I mean, I don't think there's really any harm in it because you can turn it into coal as well. But if we're looking at the structures that we got to get built up here. So do we need additional grindstones? I don't think so. I think we can kind of build a bit of a supply. Mayonnaise maker, yeah, 5 smooth stones. I think we'll be fine as long as we keep our smooth stone reserve high. So let's get some more planks for sure. Make sure we get some coal. And then, do we go diamonds this time around? Let's get some iron ore. Let's get that going first and foremost. Definitely made that purchase, so let's take advantage of it. Gold ore is selling well. We could certainly smelt it, or we could just sell it outright and pay the rents. Let's do that. And then we'll go diamond here. think it makes sense. So we might as well complete this quest. Just got one more to go. It's actually a pretty easy quest to complete as long as you have things that you need the pickaxe for, right? So why don't we go ahead and grab some more furnaces. It's going to allow us to smelt all of the iron that we need to make a bunch of mayonnaise machines. And as far as planks go, I mean, I can start looking at maybe a medium fence as well. 11 planks is pretty reasonable. But I think I should clear out some of these trees first. So let's mine some of these gemstones as well. We could grind them down. We could also just sell them outright. I think it's a good little safety net for us. Let's cut down some trees. Try to make some more room for yet another fence. Alright, so let's get zoology in the shop for sure. More shelves. I think I'm good on that for now. Let's buy the stack of iron ore though. See, at 150. I'll just buy them singularly to make sure we don't go broke. Alright, looking good. So let's get some more iron smelting. And then I'm going to go coal as well. Definitely got to make sure we keep that balanced up. Alright, smooth stones. Let's get some more. And we should have a corn crop coming up next turn, which means it'll be the time to add chickens. So let's see if we can roll the shop actually. And maybe secure a few chickens. See, what are these selling for? Rough ruby selling good. Make a swift $800 there. What about the emerald? Yeah, that's selling good as well. Worm selling good. Honey not selling well at all. So let's move this down to the bottom. Stuff we're selling high on. Tree seeds, sell those. More corn seeds. Could use them. Let's roll one more time. Do we get some chickens? No, we do not. Let's upgrade the shop one more time. And here's a stack of 13 chickens. So this is going to be expensive, but we're going to have our corn done soon. So we need to get chickens on the field. So let's take it down to pretty much as far as we can go without going broke. All right, 11 chickens. Let's go with a few more. I'm confident we can make up 300 bucks in the next day. All right, so looking good, feeling good. Let's go ahead and end our turn right there, my friends. We'll bring about the end of the week here today. And our first corn harvest as well. All right, very nice. A whole bunch of corn here. Let's get the corn axe for plus 20 energy. Oh yeah, you bet. Alright, max EXP minus 10%. Can maybe look at that as well. But first, let's make sure we meet the rent requirements. Alright, we're looking good. Bee selling good. Beetle selling okay. Rough sapphire selling very good. So let's make that sale and let's get our chickens in place here. All 13 of them. Welcome to the world, my chicken friends, right? Alright, so I'll put 30 units of corn in there just for starters. Let's get some more stones smoothing. Let's get some more logs sawn down. Got a bunch of furnace space. But let's address our fields first. And we're also going to start getting fertilizer, right? So fertilizer is very important here. It's just going to make a huge difference as it relates to the growth of our corn, right? So let's get some corn seeds so we can get a nice field populated. Let's buy 2 chickens for sure. And then we'll start looking at maybe adding another fence. Although we're going to be balancing egg production and mayonnaise production, right? Like, we're just going to be doing that pretty much all game. So let's fish these spots. Definitely get some pretty good yield. And are we in position to make our first mayonnaise maker? You bet we are. Let's see. So we have 12 units of iron, 3 more to smelt down. I wonder if it's wise to maybe get a mine as well. That's gonna cost 3. We could get the upgrade to lower the building requirements yet again for another $1,000. I think if we can kind of get there and still pay the rent, it might be something worth doing. Let's see, so $1,050. You take that out of what we have here, will be a few $100 shy. I think I could probably sell some of this corn for sure. Let's do it. And then just sell corn to get over the hump. Alright, I think that overall is going to make what we're doing here just a little bit better. And I was recently corrected, so I've been saying this blue kitchlid. It is not kitchlid, it's cichlid. And I've heard that expression or term before, cichlid, right? Didn't realize it was a fish, so my apologies to be historically correct and grammatically correct, you know. I'm kind of on a quest to be grammatically correct, so I do correct myself there. So thank you to the commenter who pointed that out. Really do appreciate it. Alright, so we got a bunch of energy left here, and let's see. Let's get a mayonnaise machine in place. We can get a mine for 2. I think that is smart. So let's put it right up here. We're going to have to clear some trees for sure, but that'll be okay. And let's go ahead and get our first mayonnaise machine. In fact, we can get 2 of them. Alright, good deal. Be able to start mayonnaise production, you know, throughout the entirety of next week. So this is exciting. This is good stuff. It's actually kind of coming together a little bit quicker than I thought it would. It's all about iron, right? Like, iron is just, you gotta make sure you can make enough iron in a build like this. Alright, so the trees have been removed. Do we need more stone or copper or anything of that nature? I think we can sell the copper high here, given the sell price of it. Let's hold on to our diamond bars, see what our tools look like once they get to the next level. Chickens have plenty to eat. So I'm going to continue to clear out these trees so we can look at adding another fence. Alright, I think that is a good spot to call it a day. Any more upgrades? I mean, do we go with gifted? That actually bankrupts us. Let's pound down a few apples, right? You know what they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? Alright, looking good. Let's end our turn there. And let's see what we have here. So we have grants, plus $10 for every item collected from buildings. We have beginner's luck. Just love that one. Stock market. Items have their top value. Yep. Definitely. Wise build. Building requirements -2. I think we can make use of this. And we do get some iron right here. That's very nice. That's why we got the mine, right? So I think we can make use of this for sure. So I don't know if we do it today or tomorrow. I think maybe tomorrow is a good one. Either that or we get the build plans in place. Let's do this right here. Get the build plans in place and then build it, right? Alright, shop prices plus 20%. Trees don't leave trunks. I think I'm actually okay with that as we continue to clear this out, right? 25% of animals die. That is not good. EXP boost -1. Excuse me. I guess we can add that in there. We're not crafting, so let's go ahead and do that. All right. Beginning here. Let's go. So we get our first harvest of eggs. And how many do we get? We get 30. So it looks like each chicken lays 2 eggs. Those are some super chickens for sure. So let's just immediately get it in our mayonnaise machine. Let's get our iron for sure. That is precious. And let's continue to smelt down iron. Might as well hit these quick as well. Got the family goldfish. Get rid of these trees. They're not leaving stumps. That's nice. Saves energy. Okay, looking good. And what does another fence? A medium fence. Can we fit this? Looks like we're going to have to shift a few things around, perhaps. I think we can clear some space here. Yeah. So let's do that. Either that or we move this stuff. Let's move this stuff. Let's move this fence here. Because ideally, you get experience for... you'll get experience for building it. But not if it's on the mountain tile. You get no experience at all there. But let's get a medium fence down, and that is going to create a bunch of capacity for additional chickens, of course. So let's make sure we stay true on our coal reserves. In fact, okay, we've got 12 left. So as far as what we're going to smelt, I think I can figure that out later. Let's see what's selling. Rainbow trouts. The cichlid. Goldfish. I'm not really too crazy about holding stacks of fish anyway, so let's just sell them. Diamond bar. We've got some fertilizer. Eggs are not selling particularly well. Copper ore. I don't really think we need copper anymore, so we can just sell it. Sell the copper bar as well. Just getting a little bit of income. We're going to have to add some chickens anyways. Diamond bar, I mean, we can sell, could just sell these and invest it toward our chicken operation, right? And otherwise, we could get a diamond tool. I think that is kind of a path that we can choose to take or not. Sell the sand, sell the tree seed. I mean, we do have more diamond available to us here. Maybe I sell 5 diamond bars. Can always smelt these. I can get like a diamond pickaxe, right? If I think about the tool that we would need, it's probably the pickaxe. I believe the pickaxe costs 5 diamond bars, so let's do that. But this is going to get us a little bit of cash to scale up our operation, which is what we need to do. So that means buying some stuff from the shop. $800 for a shop upgrade. Not crazy about that. How about delivery count? Yep, let's get that up. Might as well get some discounted pricing. And let's go ahead and roll this. Do I get gifted here? I don't think so. Let's roll this. Actually, let's buy some corn and then roll this. Okay, so we get a 16 stack of chickens here. And a 14, so we're going to need both of these. And also some iron ore. So let's see what kind of cash we're left with here. Not much. Alright, so let's see if we can make some sales here to get some more iron. Sell some planks. Let's see what else sells decently. I'm gonna sell the diamond bar. It just makes sense. For what we're trying to do here, it makes sense. So we have another $1,000. Let's get all the iron that we can afford. Corn's not selling particularly well, so it's not really worth going crazy on that. But let's get more iron ore smelting. Absolutely. So we're going to get a bunch of iron here next turn. I guess we'll do a diamond as well. All right, 30 chickens. Welcome to the world. So they're going to consume 30 units of corn per day. Let's throw 90 units in there for now. Let's get another 15 units in this one. Okay, looking good. Mayonnaise machines. Do we have the means to build another one of these? Nope, short iron. Okay, well, we'll be getting some more iron real soon. So let's get our stones grinding. Let's get some planks being made. And then I'll take some time to kind of work this mountain terrain here. So we can get some copper. This can be just a nice sellable product to get us more iron, right? In fact, we could do this. We could look at getting more iron today, given there's some available in the shop. So we'll take a look at that. Let's get some more stone. All right, so backpack. 61 iron, selling high, or copper, excuse me, selling high. Let's do it. That's $1,800. So now I think we can go, and that automatically gives us a level up. Very nice. So Neo Diet, this one's back again. I don't think that it's really worth it. I just don't. We have a surplus of eggs already, right? So we don't need more eggs. We need more mayonnaise. And for that, we need more mayonnaise machines. So let's go with good DNA. I think this one makes sense. All right, looking good. Is there anything else that can benefit us? I mean, do we get maybe another mine for more potential iron? We're getting plenty of iron next turn. Let's do it. I don't like having it in a no EXP zone. Unless maybe we... Why don't I do this? Let's do this. So we can at least get the EXP from mining, right? All right, looking good. We have a corn harvest as well. Very nice. Should have probably have looked at that before spending my energy, but we'll see what we can do. We have a bunch of corn, like a ton of it, so I'm not really too concerned about it. But let's at least get some seeds down. Can probably get it all tilled up. We sure can. All right, very nice. So shop, more corn seeds. You bet. Can get another harvest or two. We have some more iron ore here. Definitely grabbing that. Gonna buy that up for sure. Our chickens are doing good on lifespan yet. So yeah, things are going well. We just have to scale up our iron ore gathering efforts and get to the next level here as it relates to mayonnaise machines. So let's add some more furnaces so we can keep our iron ore smelting. Keep getting things like coal and all of that good stuff. Yeah, looking good. Not a bad first day of week 2 here. So let's end the turn there and see what tomorrow brings. All right, so our first 2 units of mayonnaise, and let's see how this sells. So it sells for $500 high end. My goodness, that must be some Hellmann's or something, right? What's your favorite kind of mayonnaise, my friends? And if you've already commented on the tarot cards video that, you know, was weirdly structured around mayonnaise as well, well, feel free to comment again. But yeah, mayonnaise selling really, really well. My goodness. Well, I'm kind of glad it does, given all of the resources that go into a production chain for mayonnaise, right? I've kind of often reserved that iron ore is a very sparse resource in AFR. It just is. But we get a couple of iron nodes right here. This is great. So as far as my plan to get build plans down, you know, today, maybe we can take advantage of this and get, you know, a few extra mayonnaise machines. We'll see. Let's get all of this built up, though. Not really too concerned about waiting for Wise build. I'd rather scale upward the mayonnaise production. Let's fish that. Let's get some more corn to our chicken friends here. Let's get you 45. And let's get you back up to 90 here. Actually, let's go all the way up to 120. That will be food enough for your entire lifespan. Those are good. Alright, so we have 17 iron bars. That is beautiful. And this is going to allow us to get, yeah, a bunch of these. Absolutely. And let's see, how many eggs are we looking at? 114. All right. So yeah, I'm certainly building it today, or at least as many as I can. Our hammer did level up. So diamond hammer, 4 diamond bars. We have 3 raw diamond left. Let's get the diamond smelting for sure. Let's get some coal. Let's get all of our iron smelting, though. Alright, looking good. How are we doing for coal? We have 2 units of coal remaining. Let's go with trees. Alright, so let's continue on to get this built up here. Nice. Just managed to get it. Very nice. And we're not going to get any corn planted today, but I really don't think we need it. I mean, we have 800 units of corn, right? Alright, so let's get some mayonnaise. Let's go skyward with our mayonnaise production operation here. Let's go with more planks. More of these smooth stones as well. Got our chickens doing chicken things. We're out of energy, of course, but that's okay. We have 4 grand in the bank. So let's see, what else can we upgrade here? Building requirements -1 yet again. I mean, do we need that? Building time -1. How about... Could get some more chickens. Could get some more iron as well. I will get some more iron, for sure. I think the question is, do we need more chickens, right? We have 84 eggs. We have 84 eggs, right? And we're going to get 60 more here and 30 more here. So 90 more per turn, right? And each of these take 3. We have 4, 7, we have 10. So 30 eggs are being consumed per turn. We're getting 90. So I don't think we really need more chickens. So what I can do with that is I can make a purchase on some more iron ore versus having to buy more chickens, right? That's kind of the rationale I'm using there. Let's get some more corn as well, I suppose. Just for a little something to do. Alright, the energy's gone. Beginner's luck is in effect tomorrow, but we kind of just went crazy today on it, I suppose. Could maybe look at adding coal to the shop, maybe. Let's check some pricing. Sand. Hold that down there. The family goldfish, not selling good. Rainbow trout. Grayling. Cichlid. See, we got honey, we got cute little bee. corn selling pretty good actually right now. Suppose we can sell just a little bit of this. And then let's add coal to the shop as well. Don't want to be held back by lack of coal. You know what I'm saying? In fact, what's it going to take? So 4 more shelf slots. Let's see. Okay, we get some coal here. So this is good. Absolutely great, actually. So yeah, we're going to just sell this down a little bit. I see another stack of iron that I'm interested in purchasing. Alright, we got a few more units. 36 units of iron ore. This is great. Let's get all of our furnaces full here. Alright, looking good. I think we can end our turn there pretty comfortably. Let's sell the grass. Fertilizer. Okay, yeah, haven't been using my fertilizer. I realize that now. That's alright. We'll let that stock up and we can like insta-grow a field next turn. So let's go. Let's end our turn right there. Roll the shop 20 times to get the reward EXP boost +1, stone +25. But if we fail to do so, and this will of course cost money to do so, I think I'm good on that. It's going to cause the shop to gouge us with pricing if we don't spend money at the shop re-rolling. Quite the business model there, I tell you. Alright, we're getting a bunch of mayonnaise here though, my friends, and that is precisely what we wanted to achieve. So let's mine the mines. Get the fields in place. Alright, things are all leveled up and good to go. Let's get the corn down. And how about a little fertilizer action here? Look at that. Amazing, huh? That's some magical fertilizer, I must say. In fact, what is the corn sell price? It's selling for $6. Our chickens are fed, right? Let's go up to 120 with this fence here. Let's go up to 60 with this fence here. And then let's just sell it. 5 grand. We can use that for iron and the like. We can use that to upgrade the shop slots as well. Shop prices reduced. Yes. Delivery count +3. Yes. Let's do it. Let's just do it all. More corn seeds. You bet. And if you're worried about us not having any corn for our chickens, well, they are already accounted for and fed. But, I mean, we can just literally summon more corn out of the earth, right? So, why not just take full advantage of that and sell the corn for a decent price? It's going to help us get to where we're going, right? Another shop opportunity here. So, more coal, more iron ore. Yep, we'll do that. Let's go with more coal. And really what we're doing is we're building up toward the stock market day where we're going to sell as much mayonnaise as we can possibly make. So I don't want to continue to use too much energy here because I want to build more mayonnaise machines. In fact, that's the first thing that I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and roll. Let's see, what do we have? I'm kind of thinking about adding another chicken fence. I know that we don't necessarily need it, but maybe we can do that after. Let's see what energy remains. Alright, so there's a bunch more mayonnaise machines here. So let's get them built. Let's see if we have the wherewithal to get them built. Diamond hammer. Yep, let's do that before I forget. Oh yeah, the diamond hammer just gets it done, my friends. Amazing. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some more mayonnaise. Let's just scale this way upward. Look at that. And we still have 120 eggs remaining. Alright, so iron ore. Let's get as much as we can. More furnaces, you bet. More furnaces, more iron. Getting really good experience from that today with Lucky Build. Alright, we got gold going now as well. Why not? Polished stone. Gonna get some more of those. So let's continue to get some more stone. Can we squeeze another fence in somewhere? Let's see. So we can get a big fence for 70 chickens. But I bet you this is... yeah, it's just gigantic. I wonder if I can maybe relocate some of this stuff, though. I think we can do with a medium fence. Look at that. We can squeeze it in right here. How about that? Now, it does encroach on the mine a little bit. So I think what I'll do is move these bee houses over here. I feel like we really only need this little zone right here for corn. Let's go ahead and purchase some more chickens, though. We need 30. Let's make some sales to get the proper funding. Sand, selling good. Very nice. Beetle. Let's just sell all this stuff. And let's go ahead and purchase some chickens. Alright, we need 30. Here's a stack of 18. Alright, we have 25. I mean, 25 will be alright. Unless maybe we can do a little bit of swindling. Almost there. Can we sell 1 unit of mayonnaise? Yeah, you bet. So let's see. They live for 5 days. They each eat a unit of corn per day. So let's put 150 units of corn in the fence here. And 30 chickens. Boom, you bet. Chicken farm, let's go. Alright, looking good. Looking pretty strong, actually. Move that like right there. That's good. Let's plant some corn. Well, if I had the seeds, I suppose I would. We got 5 seeds. Man, is it nice to just have a stack of something you can sell a few of and just get the cash you need to make what you need or purchase what you need, right? It's just real nice. All right, so we're gonna be fine with this. In fact, it's kind of absurd, if I'm being honest. The power of fertilizer, it's ridiculous. I mean, the amount of abuse that you can do with fertilizer, it's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Wish there was a way to kind of half your stacks of resources, because I would just half this and sell it. I'd be doing that pretty regularly. But let's bring it down to 200 here and invest in some more either seeds or what do we have? Our iron ore is completely smelted, so maybe we get some more iron with this. Yeah, let's do it. I really don't think we need to go crazy on corn. I mean, we're doing fine on corn. We really are. So let's use the rest of our energy getting some stone and some wood. And we can promptly call this a day. In fact, I'm wondering if we need another one of these grindstones here. Might as well get that built up next turn. All right, let's call it a day there. I guess no crafting tomorrow. Darn it. Diamond bars +3. Dig at 240 fields using a hoe. My goodness. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just good. We're going nuclear with mayonnaise here. Alright, so we got a bunch of iron here. Very nice, you love to see that. Some more coal, some more stone. Let's build up this. Okay, looking good. Planks. You bet. Let's get some more mayonnaise machines built here. Alright, looking good. In fact, yeah, it's the polished stone that's holding us back, so let's go ahead and get some more of that. Let's get another grindstone. Maybe like 2 of them. Nothing like being held back by that, right? And I used all of my stone in building those. Yeah, didn't think that one through too close, but that's all right. We should be getting some stone from our mines anyways. So I think the question quickly becomes, do we even need to grow corn anymore? I don't think we do. It's just, at this point, it's just taking up space, right? So why not add like another mine? Or 2 more mines? It's weird, the size of these buildings is strange. Alright, we're looking good. We're looking mighty. Gonna have a lot of mayonnaise coming next turn. That is for sure. Alright, let's make a few sales and see if we can get in the positive again. I'm gonna have to get some chickens here in the near future. Because we're going to have a fence that is, unfortunately, reaching the end of its life cycle. So let's sell a few of these eggs, and yeah, we're going to need 15 more chickens. So let's shop for 15 chickens. Here's a stack of 20. I mean, we certainly will use all 20. So let's buy it. Get some more iron ore. Get some more coal. Alright, looking good. So let's start the conversion process. Suppose we can smelt this up as well. And then let's go with wood the rest of the way. Alright, looking good. Looking good. So there's a few trees left. Let's go ahead and take care of these. Get some more wood in the old backpack. And I think we got ourselves a day here, my friends. Although this really bugs me, the placement of that. I seriously can't put it right here. It's so strange. All right, let's call it a day right there, my friends. And we have EXP boost -1 tomorrow. Not really a big deal, if you ask me. Golden pickaxe. Fertile axe. Use the chop wood. Growth time -1. Well, if we were still growing things, if we were in that era still, we'd be good. But let's go with the golden pickaxe. Sure thing. And let's call it a day right there. All right, we got some stones rocking. Rest in peace, chickens. Thank you for your service. All right, so mayonnaise. Let's collect it all. Let's go ahead and start mining out all of this stuff here. Let me know if you would prefer me to play on... So there's a setting that you can utilize that essentially makes it so you don't have to collect items from the buildings, right? Let me know if you would prefer me to play on that setting or not, kind of moving forward here. Definitely open to feedback. Just let me know. I mean, I think there's something enjoyable about, you know, collecting the things that you produce each turn, right? I think you can maybe argue against that in the previous AFR, but in this particular version of the game, there's something enjoyable about it. So let me know. I'm open to either way, for sure. Let's get more of these mayo machines built up here. Absolutely. Diamond hammer, let's go. And you guessed it. Let's get the eggs a-rolling. All right, so that is looking mighty. Really curious to see how much mayonnaise we end up with here at the end. Let's get our stones grinding up. And as far as resources go, you guessed it, more iron ore. So we are dead broke. Eggs are selling decent. Suppose we can sell a few of these. We're only getting like 100 per turn. So let's sell it down to like 150. Get some more iron, and you guessed it. I mean, you already know what we're going to do with it, right? All right, looking good. So the iron that we just purchased here, let's fill it up. All right, tremendous. What else do we have? We got a few trace units of gold. Let's get that rolling as well. Why not? And then copper. How about coal instead? All right, so we have 5 chickens remaining. Looks like we have this fence dying out next turn. That is 30 chickens that we're going to need. So we need 25 more. Why don't we go ahead and... So there's a nice stack of 19 here. Why don't I sell some more of these eggs at the good price that they're selling at? Let's get that full stack, just so we're prepped for next turn. Let's sell it down to 100 units. All right, looking good. So a few things to do. You can catch these fish here. And I suppose I could like strip mine the land, but I don't really feel like I should be doing that. Let's add more mines. Stone is the key. Alright, that's good. I don't think I've ever had this high of abundance of iron, to be honest. Iron is, like I kind of already mentioned, really scarce in this game, it feels. So yeah, I know we're leaving some energy on the table here, my friends, but I don't think that there's really too much else to do with this turn. So let's go ahead and end it there, and tomorrow we're going to be selling some stuff. So let's go. Alright, so a bunch of eggs. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be, well, today now. Today is the big day. Today is the money day. But let's play the chickens first, of course, right? Gotta stick true to our roots here. Get 6 more of them. Everybody's fed. Yep, you bet. It'll actually be just fine. Let's mine all this stuff out. Alright, we got it. Man, a bunch of mines, right? How about that? You get an abundance of things that are quite nice. Stones. Let's grind them down. Though it's not really going to matter too much. I mean, we'll get one last harvest here, essentially, of mayonnaise, that is. So let's get these filled up. Let's build as many mayonnaise machines as we possibly can. Let's get those filled up as well, right? And then we'll be going into the final day. Alright, so that must be all of our smooth stone. Yeah, how about that? Alright, let's get it built. Interesting. So this tile right here registers as mountain, even though it's green and not, dark green. Interesting. All right, more eggs. You bet. All right, looking good. Is it worth smelting some stuff? I suppose we could do like gold ore. It's valuable, right? We have copper. Got a bunch of iron too, of course. Why don't we go ahead and just get a few more of these furnaces? Might as well. We have the resources. Let's do it. All right, looking good. So now the exciting part here, my friends. Let's check some pricing. I bet you the pricing is going to be real good, right? All right, so what do we have? We have 238 units of mayonnaise for starters here. But let's just go ahead and sell everything. Let's see how much we have. We're sitting at 1,700. Raw meat selling for 35. Some nice chicken steaks, I suppose. Eggs. Alright, so we're at 31k there with just all of the random stuff. And the mayonnaise selling for 500. Well, let's go. 119k. Very, very nice. Very strong. Very, very strong. I think we're already at the most I've made on this channel in this game here so far. And we have one more day to go yet, actually. And I suppose I could do this. In fact, I want to see if ore will spawn on torn up ground. We're going to find out next turn here. So let's go ahead and end the day there. A very, very lucrative day on the stock market. Let's go ahead and end it. So ore does not spawn on torn up soil. Do note. Something I was curious about for sure. Alright, let's kind of collect all of this stuff here. Let's make one last sail and let's land this airplane. I mean, we are flying high here, my friends. Flying high in this one. Mayonnaise is very, very strong. You gotta appreciate a mayonnaise run. And again, like I mentioned, do let me know your thoughts on mayonnaise, right? Do you like it? Does it belong on burgers, I think? So that's like the big philosophical question that I want to glean from this community, right? I want to glean some data on that question. Does mayonnaise belong on burgers? Sandwiches are one thing, but burgers are a completely different thing. If you ask me anyways, does it belong? I personally do not think it does. All right, let's see what we net out with here. And like I said, let's land the plane. So gold ore, selling good. Gold bar, selling good. And what do we get for a final sell price on our mayonnaise? Low to mid. Not bad, but we do eclipse the $200,000 mark. Very nice, very strong, very fun build here, my friends. So let's land the airplane on the Chicken Island. Let's go. All right, so that was a run for sure. That was a good run. It was a fun run. I think we learned a lot about the chickens. We learned a lot about mayonnaise production. I think mayonnaise is a product that takes a little bit of time to kind of get off the ground, but if you prioritize iron, I think it's obviously the key, right? Make as many mayonnaise machines as you possibly can because your chickens will hook you up with eggs, right? And, you know, you're going to have some giant power stacks of things that you can sell at the right time to help you get things like upgrades and, you know, more iron and more coal. But overall, a really fun run, and I sure hope you enjoyed, my friends. So with that said, I think I'm going to get on out of here. Please do consider subscribing to the channel if you are enjoying the content. Another Farm Roguelike Rebirth is a game that we're featuring here on the channel, at least as far as the demo will take us, right? I think you can only do so much in 2 weeks, and with what's available with the game so far, right? But I know it's a game that the community really enjoys, and it's a game that I enjoy playing as well. In fact, I'm blown away by how good this demo actually is, and I'm really looking forward to the full release, of course. But with that said, you know, if you enjoy this game, you can consider this channel a resource for it. Like I said, we're playing it regularly here. So please also give the video a like here if you think I'm doing a good job. That really does help me out. And if you want to interact with the community a little further, feel free to join the Discord. Link in the video description below. Thank you so much, my friends. I really do appreciate your viewership. Stay tuned to the channel. Got daily content coming your way. And with that said, I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.